So we meet again. Today we're going to jump on what is probably the widest spread trend in all of like fishing YouTube, and we're going to be unboxing one of these. If you don't know what that is, it's a mystery tackle box, which is basically like a monthly subscription surprise bag of baits catered to the species which you want to chase. Ours is the Pro Edition Trout box. So let's get into it. I haven't seen anything in here yet, so I don't really know what we're in for. They give you this thing here, which is like a little information booklet, crossword, fucking sticker, a list of the baits, which I'll keep that out, we might need that, but let's get right to it. First thing I see is this here. Can you see that? It's a Trapper Tackle standard round bend trebles, size 10. There's 8 in there. They look weird. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but they have like a square kind of bottom instead of a normal round bend. I don't understand because it says round bend, but might be able to take those out today. What else we got? We have some Burke, as in not me. Put a Burke where they lurk. Rigged twirl tail kind of grub on a jig head thing. These might come in handy today, although they feel pretty big and heavy, so I'm not sure about that, but they look nice. Up next, we've got the 13 Fishing Flash Bang jigging spoon. It's 3/8 of an ounce. It looks really good actually, and oh, it glows and rattles. I'm gonna open this up right now. So, oh yeah, it's got a little slot in the bottom here to put a glow stick in, and it's got a little bit of a rattle. I can't really hear it, but it's a nice looking bait. I think this would actually be fucking deadly for ice fishing. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it out here, but ice fishing, I'd be all over it. Up next, we've got America's favorite fishing lure, the Rebel Floating Minnow. It's basically just like a small crankbait or jerkbait. The Rebel Floating Minnow is perfect for ponds, streams, shallow water, everywhere. Catches bass, panfish, trout, and game fish. Well, we're gonna fucking see about that today. We'll definitely try throwing him. It's a nice looking little lure. It actually probably will fish pretty good where we're going. We're definitely gonna find out. We've got Northern Lights Plastics. No more drowning minnows. They've got scent, they've got UV. They're tiny, like little shad, soft plastic jerkbait things. Kind of a pink color. Made in USA, which is very nice. There's another look at those. We'll probably try those out today on a little jig head or something. Oh, more soft plastics. These ones look much better. Also, they're fortified with bite juice. Sounds like bullshit, but we're gonna try them out. They are the 2-inch Crappie Thumper Electric Chicken. Basically same thing, like a little jerk shad type thing. It's kind of a watermelon color on the bottom, and well, a watermelon green with flake on the top. They look nice. We'll try them out. What do we have else? These are Bait Rigs Bait Holders double barbed hooks. Just a little bait holder hook. Be good if we were fishing worms or something. Maybe I'll rig one of the soft plastics on them or something. Nothing special, just little hooks. Again, Oh, these are what the little hooks are for, I would say. From 13 Fishing, we have the white #1 mini quattro with donkey sauce, which are like little fucking space alien looking soft plastics that will imitate nothing from planet Earth, but they might catch a fish. I'm gonna rip them open and show you one because they're pretty interesting looking. Give me a second. All right. So, yeah, it's like a little boing, boing, boing. It's got lots of little flappy tails. I don't know. That might catch a fish. We're gonna try it, but it's one of those things where like, too weird, too different for me. Not really up my alley, but we will try it. And it's looking like, last but not least, from very reputable brand, Zeman. 10 times tough Elastec plastics. Just some little curly tail grubs. These look much better than the ones that came pre-rigged on those jig heads. They're kind of in a motor oil color. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this like Elastec stuff, but it's the craziest soft plastic ever. Basically unbreakable. I have some other stuff by Zeman that I actually have, and I actually kind of like it, so I can't shit on those. With that being said, let's go fishing. All right, so we're gonna start with this little crankbait first. I think it was by Rebel. I'm gonna throw this around, see if anything happens, and then we'll come back and change to a different lure if nothing goes on with this one. We're going to try our hardest today to not throw anything except, except the mystery tackle box gear. I can see a fish moving up there. Oh, and right over there. Another important thing to mention is I'm fucking dumb. Oh, I just seen a fish jump. I'm really dumb, and I forgot to wear my waders in here somehow, so I can't really get out there to do anything. That one right in the woods. What the fuck? Explain that one. Okay. All right, first cast this thing. Let's see what we can do. It's really hard to cast. It's very light. Ugh. Look at this slop. This is disgusting. You see this shit? This is so hard to cast. All right, I'm making one more cast at this, and if nothing happens, I'm changing baits because this thing fucking sucks. Whoa. That was fucked. Got like a little bit stuck in the trees, so I whipped it, and then almost came back and killed us. I don't want to change anything else, man. This bait's like turning me around here. I think it'd be cool to catch something on this little tiny crankbait. I know if like I put on one of my own baits, like if I put on a Joe's Fly or something like that, that I would just catch a fish, but it's not what we're doing today. Yo, so remember when I was like, oh, I forgot my waders, this is dumb? Well, my shoes are fucking ruined. My favorite shoes, and I'm so bummed. Alright, so we're cheating a little bit right now because fucking flies. These are our own jig heads. It's a little Kitech 1/32 jig head, and we're gonna put on that Z-Man grub tail, see if that gets us anything. One reason I'm cheating and using our own jig head is because, well, they didn't give us one. Nothing on the first cast. Not surprising. I've honestly got like very little faith in anything in this box right now. We're basically going to do like 10 or so casts with each bait. If that doesn't get us anything, we'll move on until we've gotten through all the baits, in which case we'll formulate an opinion on this box. Man, this swamp is a little pond, whatever it is. It's fucking gross. Picking up some weird shit in here. Definitely wouldn't want to be like eating a fish out of here. Shit's fucked. One thing I'm definitely noticing is that like the little curly tail on this does basically fucking nothing. I'm watching in the water. There's not a whole lot going on. All right, that was pretty much right on a fish's head. Let's see if that eats. All right, so we're going for one last cast with this little curly tail. If nothing happens here, we'll switch. Ooh, good jump over to the left of where we just cast it. Fish jumping everywhere. I should have come in here to film a fly fishing video, not this bullshit.
1 hour later.
All right, so at this point, we've tried basically everything except one bait out of our box. We didn't try that like jigging spoon because that just doesn't make sense. So kind of as a control to see whether it's the bait's not working or if it's us not working or the fish aren't eating or what, we've tied on the old trusty Joe's fly, and we're gonna cast that around. If I can catch a fish, if I catch a bunch of fish in here on this, but I didn't catch anything on the stuff in the box, I'll be fucking bummed. First cast with the little Joe's fly. Forgot how shitty that casts. It's a really small size. Pretty good jumper behind us right now. Let's go over there, make a cast. It's kind of straight out that way. I think that's a fish. Maybe not, but nah, there's no fish on that. At this point, I don't care about the mystery tackle box. I don't care about anything except catching a fish, really. Is that hung up? It is. That's weird. I wonder what was hung up on out there. 3 pounder. Have you guys ever heard that joke before? Or am I the first person to ever say that? That's a fish. I actually got a fish. Fuck yeah. Definitely a fish. Yep. Oh, it's a giant. It is a giant. He ain't big, but that's a fish. Let's send him back. Can always count on that Joe's fly lure to get something. That's another video in the books. We had no luck with any lures from the mystery tackle box. I think just the conditions weren't right. The fish in here are small, the water's shallow. It's no good for anything in that box, but there was some stuff in there that I liked. Luckily, we were able to get that one fish on the trusty old Joe's fly. Albeit it was a tiny, tiny fish, but a fish nonetheless. If you'd like to see more of these mystery tackle box videos, comment down below and I'll try to do that. But if not, and you enjoyed this anyway, like, subscribe, share, do all that shit, and we'll see you again. Thank you.